Hello YouTube! I'm so excited for this video right now because this is the moment that we have been working towards for years. This is our debt-free announcement. If you do not follow me on Instagram, now you know we are officially debt-free as of like 2 days ago. So I wanted to get on to YouTube and share a little bit more about what happened in the last week and how we went from not being debt-free to quickly being debt-free, and kind of what that looked like for us, how we celebrated what we did together, and how we got to this point. So here's the scoop. At the end of October, we had about $7,800 worth of debt left. That was in student loans with Navient. We knew that at the end of October, we would both be getting paid, which typically around payday, we're able to make about a $2,000-ish payment. So we knew that was coming, which was gonna get us real close. But the moment that we've really been waiting for has been to get our solar incentive check. So I've talked about our solar panels before. We have solar panels on our house, and every year we get an incentive check that is based on how much energy we produce. We had been waiting for that check since August. We normally get the check in August. They changed the program, of course, this year. And we weren't sure when it was gonna come. They said it could come anytime between September and December. And we're like, that's super helpful. Thanks, guys. And all of a sudden, it showed up. It got to our house, I think on October 28th, it arrived in the mail. That was $4,300. So if you're doing the math, we had the solar check, $4,300. We had our paychecks, which were a couple $1,000s extra to debt, and that got us so close. We were able to make about $2,500 payment from our paychecks, and so together it was less than $1,000 that we had left to pay off the last of our debt. So, so close, painfully close, some would say. Then something kind of crazy happened. I've talked about my dad before and how my dad originally gave us the Total Money Makeover. He truly lives like no one else, so he can live like no one else. And he has supported us along with the rest of our family along this journey to become debt-free. Well, little did we know, my dad had been planning on gifting us some money towards the end of our debt snowball, whether it was to finish our debt snowball or to help us with our emergency fund. He had been planning this for a little while. When he realized how close we were to becoming debt-free, he unexpectedly gifted us with money that paid off the rest of our debt, and we were not expecting it. It came out of nowhere. We didn't know that it was about to happen, and it made it so we were debt-free a lot faster than we expected, which was exciting yet overwhelming. I was not mentally prepared for it to happen in that moment. So the last week that we have been trying to figure out what to do has been exciting, emotional, overwhelming, kind of sad. I don't know, it's been such a weird period of time that I don't even know how to feel. And we're obviously so thankful for my dad's gift, and just still like completely shocked and caught off guard. But of course we use that money to pay off the last of our debt and be done with it. So that's what happened. I'm still kind of speechless when I think about how this last week has progressed and how our debt was officially paid off. So for our debt-free announcement, we had a banner made and it says, we're debt-free, $125,000 paid off in 28 months. And we had been planning on having a banner, but we had to get it made pretty fast, unexpectedly. So we worked on getting the banner made. Fortunately, Aaron has lots of connections with small businesses, and he was able to get hooked up with someone that he knows that could make it in a couple days. Also, fortunately, my sister is a photographer, and we had been planning on doing a photo shoot with her this whole time. So we got the banner, we got the photo shoot set up, and we decided to wait until Friday, November 2nd. Actually, I didn't want to wait that long, but that was the only time that we could get it scheduled. So we got together and did the photo shoot on Friday, and my sister was able to get a photo edited and looking nice by that afternoon. We posted it on Instagram, and everyone was like shocked. No one knew it was coming. You may not know this about me, but I am a big planner. I plan out everything, and of course, I've been planning out our debt-free announcement for months. In my mind, I was like, okay, we have until November-ish. We didn't really know what it was gonna look like because we didn't know when that solar check was coming, but we kind of assumed that it would be November, December-ish. So I had an idea in my mind of what we wanted to do for our big debt-free announcement, but then we became debt-free and I hadn't planned any of it. So in addition to being excited and so like emotional about this happening, I was also stressed out because I wasn't able to have these plans in place. So the last week has been crazy frantic trying to get everything in order and figure out how we're going to make this happen and announce it and just, you know, have this moment be so awesome for us. And it was slightly overwhelming, to say the least. I had to kind of lie to Instagram a little bit because I'm so transparent with what is going on with our finances that I almost went silent on Instagram. Multiple people were like, we almost sent out a search party for you because we didn't know where you went. I did have a very busy week, but also I didn't know what to say without giving it away. And I didn't just want to give it away. That ruins all the fun. So the surprise came very unexpectedly to many people. And obviously it was super exciting for us, super exciting for all the people who have been following our journey. And I kind of liked the element of surprise. No one really knew, except for the few people that I told ahead of time. Since our whole end of our debt-free journey was completely different from what I was expecting, a lot of my plans changed. I had originally thought, well, maybe we'll go live when we make our last payment and we can share that time with everyone. Obviously, going live wasn't going to work, so I thought, well, maybe I'll do a vlog of the whole process and record us doing the last payment and go into the photo shoot and doing all of that. And then I started thinking, you know, as much as I love social media and love posting all this stuff, this moment is about us, and it's about our future and everything that we have worked towards together, and it should be just about us. So no one else, when we made that final payment, no one else was there. Well, our cats were there, I guess. They count as people, of course. But it was just us, and we pressed pay, submit to that last payment together, and we sat there and we just thought about the last 28 months and all the sacrifices we've made and everything we've worked towards and what that moment means. It was emotional, to say the least. I didn't actually cry about this end of our journey until I made the Instagram post. We did the photos and got it all ready. My sister gave me the photo that I will share in a second. And I was like, I need to think of what to say. And so we were driving home from my sister's house after getting it all situated, and I was just writing in the passenger seat. I just in my phone, I was writing out the post, and I just started bawling, and I read it to Aaron, and he got all teary-eyed. And so it was, even though it had already been done and we had the moment of paying it off, when we announced it to everyone and really put words to that moment, it became a lot more emotional. So looking back, I'm glad that we just made it about us, because really this moment and these sacrifices is all about us. And it's a special moment that we've worked towards for a really long time. There we have it. We are debt-free. I kind of can't believe it. It kind of hasn't set in. I don't really know how I'm feeling. It's weirdly the same as it was when we were in debt. That's the best description that I have. But we are moving on to baby step 3, where we are going to save up 6 months of expenses in an emergency fund. Dave Ramsey suggests 3 to 6 months, but being homeowners, we decided that we're going all the way to 6 months of expenses, because you never know what could happen when you own a home. So that is our next step. We're hoping to get that done in less than a year, which, looking at our debt payoff, we can easily do. I'm a little bit worried about our gazelle intensity as we go into baby step 3, because we're now feeling like it's over, but it's not over. We need to continue this intensity to get our emergency fund built up, and then we can take some time to breathe. We are going to work in a little more wiggle room with maybe some personal money. We're going to cash flow some things that we've been putting off for a while, but the goal is really to stay as gazelle intense as possible and finish out baby step 3 strong. So thank you for watching. Please, if you like what I'm sharing on YouTube, subscribe down below. Follow me on Instagram. Check out my blog, where I'm going to be sharing more information, and keep an eye out for more exciting stuff to come.